So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Saturn in your Dashamsha chart. And this week we're going to be covering Saturn in the 7th house of the D10 Dashamsha chart, which is one of the most important charts in Vedic astrology, which kind of shows the obligation to society, how society is going to perceive you, how your actions, your karma, how are they going to show up in society? Like you've been making this painting in your home and you bring it out in the world, and what is the world thinking of it? That is the Dashamsha. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular Dashamsha, Saturn in Dashamsha, and what other planets you have in your Dashamsha in your birth chart, for that check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll also find my now uncensored podcasts. So anyway, let's start with Saturn in the 7th house of your Dashamsha. So when Saturn is in the 7th house, as you know, Saturn receives Digbala in the 7th house, directional strength, which is actually, to be honest with you, can literally empower a planet more than even it being exalted. Directional strength is very important. And 7th house in the Dashamsha shows business partnerships, the other people that you meet, your opponents, is how the career is being impacted by your personal marriage. Your marriage itself is seen, and its impact is seen through the 7th house of Dashamsha, because whenever marriage happens, something changes. Many things changes. Some of it you can see from Navamsha. Some of it you see from Dashamsha. Is marriage becoming an interruption in your work? Is marriage becoming an interruption in your business? Is marriage has suddenly enhanced your fame and business? That's the 7th house. So here Saturn shows that a person will never move or budge an inch with anyone without long-term commitment. So if you're trying to make a deal and you're one of those people who wants to make a quick deal, get something done, move on quickly, go to something else, this is the person who will never sign that particular contract. They want a long-term stable contract. They don't want to do day trading with you. They want long-term investments, okay, like Warren Buffett. That's the most important thing you will see with this person. And especially they live by strict rules, regulations, and regime in their life. Saturn here, you will see a person, if they have to wake up at 4 a.m. for their work, they will wake up without complaints. Saturn will be like, that's it. It's time for me to work. I have to work. Let's do it. And especially, the thing is, this is a very strong position for a person to especially take on public office. Why? It's just put 2 and 2 together. Everybody votes. Who is voting? It's all the citizens and workers of the country, county, state. That's Saturn. And 7th house represents the masses. 7th house represents binding union and contract. That means this is a person who will make a union, a contract with the masses, that I am going to work for you. I'm here for you. So they're really pretty much most of the time they're all about the other people, other person. However, one karma they face though is with a mentor. Mentors and managers, they will not get any happiness from their work mentor. They will not get any happiness from people who are above them. They're gonna kind of have to crunch out that particular aspect of life unless this person, to a point where they do business of their own. And one thing you will see is, this is especially in regular readings, I've seen people who become quite tall. Saturn in the 7th house of Dashamsha, I've seen people who are quite tall, a lot of times. And this can, alternatively, can also mean that this person becomes tall in their work. on how Saturn is placed. Marriage brings long-term projects, long-term work, and long-term business. And this is also the person who will be able to purchase a property once they get married. When they get married, property comes into them, to them. Real estate comes to them. Thing is, overall, this is a particular Saturn that is just here for commitment, duty, commitment, sacrifice towards work, towards partnership, towards marriage, towards other people. And that's the only way they will be able to work. So if you think you can make a quick buck there, just take advantage of people and leave, Saturn's not going to let you do that. If you force, then Saturn's going to punish you. So that's how it goes. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Saturn in the 7th house of your D10 Dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. If you want to know where your Saturn is placed, all the other astrological details, for that check out the links here and check out my academy, my website. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.